You know how cats have 9 lives? Well, if there's a group like that in K-pop, it's Highlight. Formerly known as BEAST, this boy group prospered for over 10 years, helping K-pop become a worldwide phenomenon during the second generation of K-pop with massive hits. Today, we're gonna cover Highlight's history, rise to K-pop legends, and how they had to start all over again. But before looking forward, I always like to look back. I'm too old for that. In 2009, Cube Entertainment was ready to make an entrance into K-pop by debuting their first groups, a boy and a girl group within the same year. The girl group would be known as 4 Minute. As you know, they went on to be leaders for girl groups in K-pop, but so did their male counterparts. Cube revealed this boy group would be called BEAST, with a 2 in the name. The meaning of the name was boys to search for top, but with possible confusion made by the name, it was soon changed to just BEAST before debut. Now, what made BEAST so incredible is that Cube chose guys already experienced in the music industry. Gikwang previously debuted as a solo singer. Doojoon was a JYP trainee who was in the survival show Hot Blood Men, which created the groups 2PM and 2AM. Junhyung came from an already established boy group, Sing. Hyunsung was known as the trainee under YG Entertainment and was almost picked to debut with bigbang. Dongwoon and yoseob were already Cube trainees. These boys had the making of something special as they made their official debut with a showcase and release of their debut song, Bad Girl. Oh man, this is the definition of a guilty pleasure. It's cringe, but down, we gotta get down. Oh, come on. You have to admit, that's pretty good stuff, man. The following year, in 2010, BEAST made their first comeback with Mystery, and I have never seen a tech deck finger skateboard music video, but here we are. Still, they were able to sell out within a month with over 20,000 albums sold, but nothing compared to their next release. The title track Shock was BEAST's first outright hit. They achieved all kills and received their first ever music show win.
축하드립니다. 소감 한 말씀 부탁드릴게요.
BEAST, along with 4 Minute, was then invited to perform at the Singapore Olympic stage and even won a Golden Disc Award in a foreign country. Later in the year, BEAST was able to show some versatility with the drop of their 3rd mini album, Mastermind. The group was praised for their strong vocal ability, and they continued to be the fastest rising stars and influential artists in the East. The success of Shock fed into BEAST's next album, Let's Go On Again, with the title track Beautiful, which completely dominated Korean charts, occupying the top 5 spots. And funny enough, it wasn't just Korea or Asia that was falling in love with BEAST, it was actually America too. American R&B singer Omarion became a fan after seeing BEAST cover a song of his and eventually flew all the way out to Korea to present the boys with an award at Mnet's 20th Choice Awards.
Hello Korea, I'm Omarion and I'm so happy to have had this moment with BEAST. Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
With Korea now wrapped around their fingers, Cube wanted to test a whole new market in Japan. Arriving to their first Japanese showcase in style, BEAST would lead a very successful Japanese debut and promotions in 2011. It sure sounds like BEAST had their biggest year in 2010, but 2011 would be immensely bigger. The reason? The release of this song that put BEAST and K-pop on the map. Fiction was one of those K-pop songs that many fans today say was their first K-pop song they ever heard, and it quickly became a sensation across the globe. It was the perfect formula of catchiness and unforgettable choreography. You know, I still have no idea how to do any of that. I got chancletas on, so sandals for my English speakers, and for my Korean speakers, sandals. I don't know. BEAST that year etched their names into K-pop history by winning Song of the Year for Fiction at the KBS Song Festival.
비스트의 픽션! 네, 축하합니다.
더 열심히 하는 비스트 되도록 열심히 하겠습니다. 감사합니다.
네.
네, 고맙습니다.
유진 씨, 아주
후반 저희가 1부를 빨리 진행했어요. 소감이 해보시죠.
우리 저 이기광 씨 좀 마이크 좀 해주시죠. 예.
This was also the time when member Hyunsung brought even more attention to Beast as a troublemaker in the duo with label mate Hyuna in Troublemaker. You know, no duo was ever as iconic as Troublemaker. You know, just test me, I'll wait. That's right, let's move on with this video. Because of the international presence Fiction made, Beast was given the opportunity not many K-pop groups had at the time, a world tour. Beast visited 17 cities from Asia to Europe to North and South America, which of course only helped Beast build that international fan base. And in July, while the summer sun was blazing hot, Beast channeled that heat to come back with a song that even casted a shadow on the major hit Fiction. Beautiful Night is like that cheating boyfriend meme for Beast fans. This song and music video did dive into appealing to a broader audience than just Korea and Asia, even shooting the music video on location in New York. Back in Korea, Beast went to the streets to put on a show and promote the new release with a guerrilla concert attracting around 4,000 people. This proved Beast's undying fans in Korea, even donning a triple crown on M Countdown, staying on the charts for 3 consecutive weeks. 2013 was marked with Beast turning a bit more ballad and mature and darker with the release of the ballad single Will You Be Alright and Shadow. The next 2 years were painted with 3 total comebacks, the first being what I believe is like a 10 out of 10 for ice skating routine of a K-pop song. And the song Good Luck, while it wasn't a viral hit, did really well and proved Beast's quality as a group. Yoseob's vocals can save anyone, man. I'm still loving you. 12:30 was next and was another taste of Beast's ballad side in 2014. Then the party anthem, Yeah, was released in 2015. It seems like business as usual for the boys, until the shock of one of their most popular members, Hyunsung, would be leaving the group. In 2016, Kpop Entertainment made a statement announcing it and explained that the differences in music led to this decision. Still, Beast was able to reorganize as 5 and release the new album Highlight. However, this would prove to be their last song and comeback, but only under Kpop. Beast as a group arranged to move after the end of their contracts to create their own agency, Around Us Entertainment, having total control of their own promotions and leaving Kpop behind. But there was a little hurdle. Like a lot of companies, Kpop Entertainment trademarked the group's name, Beast, meaning no one can use it except Kpop. You still see this practice today, with YG Entertainment trademarking G-Dragon or Lisa Monoban's name to protect the rights of their artists, but it's also a tool to leverage to keep their artists with their company. But Beast had a simple answer to this. Let's just change their name. And so Beast became Highlight. With a completely whole new look, the first comeback for the brand new Highlight was Please Don't Be Sad, which almost felt like a celebration, a party of a new beginning. It may seem like a worrying time for them not knowing what would happen as a new group, but they still won their second triple crown and quickly became the hottest trend on Naver, the Korean search engine. A little antidote here, is that a word? I saw Highlight at KCON 2017. I wasn't that into Highlight, but when they came out to close the whole 2-day concert, they shined. They were perfect and had me in awe, falling a little bit more in love with them and a little thing called K-pop. Highlight had another comeback in them with the single Can Be Better, coming out just in time to celebrate their 8th anniversary since debut. And in 2018, doojoon enlisted into the military and is set to return in only a couple months. Highlight as 4 had promoted a new release in their 3rd EP, Outro, before letting yoseob take his turn, entering into the military early 2019. But it wouldn't be a smooth sending off for the members to go to the military one by one, as the whole Burning Sun scandal exploded. The biggest story to come out of it was the singer Junhyung's golden phone was found to have videos of women he had been with, which was filmed in secret, without the women knowing, with Kakao chat talks between him and other notable celebrities in Korea sharing and talking about those videos. One of those was found out to be Junhyung. He personally announced that he would be stepping down from the group after he admitted seeing those videos and knowing what was going on. Now in 2020, with Highlight kind of broken up, with gikwang now also in the military and the maknae dongwoon promoting solo, will we see Highlight back together? Well, with everything they have been through, losing members, being responsible for hundreds if not thousands of people around the world becoming K-pop fans, starting a new agency and having huge response from fans, if anyone's gonna come back, it has to be the comeback kings themselves. That's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a like. And remember, 81% of you are not subscribed yet. So you enjoy my videos, hit that subscribe and the bell so you don't miss a new one. And let me know what you think about Beast. I was kind of ambiguous about them, and then seeing them at KCON and then listening to more of their songs, going back in the past a little bit. Highlight and Beast, they were great. They were a really great group. Maybe they were subject to the time of K-pop they were in. Like if they promoted now, would they be big internationally? Let me know what you think about Beast, your bias, what song got you into them, anything down in the comments below. Let's have a discussion about Beast and celebrate a really phenomenal group. Also want to give a quick shout out to my patrons making these videos possible. If you want to help out, head over to Patreon, consider supporting. I am going to try some new videos. Let's see if people are going to watch them and enjoy them, maybe become new series. We'll see. And maybe K-pop news. I keep teasing that, but it's gonna happen, okay, one day. But that's it for me. Hope you enjoyed and have a fantastic weekend. I love you, Wave, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Annyeong.